We'll get straight to it then. Chennai continues to fight the toxic oil spill on day 6. It only gets worse. Experts estimate that it could take over 3 weeks to clear the oil slick. Cleanup operations are still underway at the coast, along with the Coast Guard and the port authorities. And in fact, the Navy too has been stepped in to clear the mess. My colleague Shweta gets us this ground report from the Ennur Creek near Chennai, near Marina Beach, which was indeed the epicenter of the oil spill.
When we spoke to Collector Sundarivalli, she said that the oil spill would be under control by Thursday evening. But nothing of that sort has happened yet. Instead, we see the oil spill has travelled from 35 kilometers to 60 kilometers off the coast. In fact, not only this beach, but also other beaches including Marina Beach, Tiruvamiyur Beach, Navalur Beach and various other beaches have also been affected. As you see, people behind me are severely affected and they are using their own hands to remove the toxic waste from this place. And the experienced team has said that they will be coming here today to assess the situation, but they are not to be found anywhere. People are not depending on the government anymore. They are doing it by themselves. The NGO Tree Foundation has said that they will be arranging for a massive cleanup program this weekend across the beaches in Chennai. In Chennai, Shweta for Magic Race now.
That's Shweta getting us that report from the Ennur Creek near Chennai, where the oil spill took place, and clearly the bucket cleanup drive taking its own time. Meanwhile, we have my colleague Vijay from Times Now getting us more ground reports, this time from Marina Beach in Chennai. Take a look at this.
We are on board the Coast Guard ship of ICJS Varad, and we are already off the port of Chennai, and we are towards Ennur. In fact, we are actually at Ennur right now, and as you can see over there, they have identified a patch. They have identified an oil slick over here, which the Coast Guard are trying to mitigate it. As you can see, the equipment that is used over there, they will be spraying some OSD right now on the patch of oil, and they will try to neutralize it and and try to mitigate it as early as possible. We did speak to the people over here, the captain of the ship, also saying that these are very small, minute slicks, so it's not supposed to, it won't travel to any place. It's just going to be stagnant over here, so which is why it is easy to mitigate. So there is not much of a problem with this kind of an oil slick. And even if I ask Manish to just pan over that side, you can just if you can catch it on the camera over there, a small brown patch is seen over there, and that is also one of the oil slicks that they managed to have a look at, and they are trying to analyze the whole thing, and they will also go over there and spray some OSD on top of that so that it neutralizes as fast. And also the sea is pretty calm today. It's a pretty flat sea, which is why it will be comparatively easy than other days to work their way in, and also to ensure that the oil does not travel any more farther. Now I think so you can clearly see the patch of oil over here, and the entire slick, and in any moment they will start spraying the OSDs to ensure that the oil is mitigated as soon as possible. Of course, this is right now exactly very close to the spot where the collision happened between Don Kanchipuram and Maple on Saturday morning. To give us a sense of what has happened in the last 2 days is that the oil, the reason why the oil traveled very far was because of the weather conditions that day, which is why the oil almost traveled at 6 kilometers per hour, and it's reached to almost Tiruvamiyur, which is the entire coastline over here. But of course it has affected a lot of marine life and all, and we just spoke to the people over here on board the ship as well, the Coast Guard officials, saying that the investigation regarding those 2 ships are continuing, and it is definitely the fault of one of the ships, because they were trying to get into dock and one ship was trying to get out of the dock. So there's a miscommunication between the 2 captains, did not go well, which is what led to the collision. So right now over here they are, as you can see right now, they are spraying the OSDs, which would mitigate it in some time, and it would not spread the oil. In fact, it would just neutralize it, and it will continue to be stagnant over here before they get neutralized, and before they suck in just the oil. They would be using oil skimmers later on, which just has the ability to just suck in the thin layer of oil into the ship and segregate the oil from the water.
the ships had reported that about 1 to 2 tons of oil has been spilled. But last couple of days, when all these agencies have been working, from R.K. Nagar Kupam site itself, we have collected the oil sludge, about 72 tons, and oil sludge mixed with water, which I would make it clear is largely water, because when you suck, more amount of oil, water comes and certain amount of oil would come. That's about 54 kiloliter. And in addition, from the beaches where the tarballs had landed, we have collected about 44 tons of tarballs till now from all the beaches. So overall, it put together, it comes to about 170 tons of oil sludge and water and sand along with it.
Sir, how long would you think, according to your estimation? I mean, you've done aerial surveys, you've done surveys on the sea and on shore as well. How long is your estimation for this entire thing to get done? The entire stretch, not just Ennur, but the whole stretch.
Marina Beach will be cleared within 2 days. All other beaches will be cleared by next 4 days, and the site, which is R.K. Nagar Kupam site, and sites adjoining this one, may take about 8 to 10 days.
So just one final question, as far as the response is concerned, a lot of criticism has come in terms of the proactiveness. Were you kept in the dark? Did you know about where you got? Did you get information late, or did you get the right information at the right time?
Yes, we were told in morning, and the moment we were told, the Coast Guard chopper was launched, and we started addressing the issue from that moment onward. The quantity of the oil is good enough. In the layer of the oil which can be skimmed by usage of skimmers is good enough. So oil sheen which was visible at that time was quite thin, and it wouldn't have worked to skim it by putting a container, by putting a boom around it. As such, because of the passage of time, the oil had spread over an area. So what we did, whatever oil spill was there at a depth of more than 10 meters, where it was environmentally feasible to use OSD, we use the oil spill dispersant to neutralize the sections of the spill which were visible to us. Again, another helicopter sortie was launched for the assessment, and that has continued since then. So almost 19 helicopter sorties have been launched. Every day assessment is being done, and wherever a spill portion is sighted at sea, that is being addressed by Coast Guard ship Bharat itself, where we are embarked on board now. Almost about 34,000 square meters of area has been utilized by usage of oil spill dispersant. Until yesterday, they had used 2,600 liters of OSD.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.